3.
Yeah, we back at the Dumbass Radio Show. My co-host.
You already know it's your boy Mugga Stacks. It's your boy Mugga.
We got a special guest in the building today. Tell them who you are.
StunnaDaQueen, Stunna for short. You know, sometimes the queen, sometimes Stunna.
We got a queen in the building. Yeah, and if you don't know who I am by now, I am Big Dummy. We're going to get right into this interview. Tell them a little bit about yourself. People that don't know who StunnaDaQueen is.
I'm 16. I was born in South Philly, Einstein Hospital to be exact, but I was raised in Camden, New Jersey. I started rapping, I want to say, seriously at 14. That's when I recorded my first song.
Okay. When you started writing?
When I started writing? That was a little while before. That was a little while
before. What age you was when you started writing? What age you was?
I want to say like 10.
10? Okay.
Now, most females, when they start writing poetry, little diaries,
like little journals.
What made you actually start writing music?
I want to say because of my dad.
Okay. Shout out to your dad. He definitely in the building.
Yeah, like I remember he used to come get me from school. When I was like a little tiny top, small. And he used to come get me from school, and I would always be able to hear him coming. Like I would know it's him, but I wouldn't be able to see him yet. Like, you know, you got like the cards on, like the power on, you like I knew that was him. And it was always this specific song that I can't. It was I put on for my city, on for my city. I used to just know that it was him. I'm like, all right, that's my dad.
So you wanted to put on for yourself?
Young Jeezy.
Yeah.
Young Jeezy.
Like, and I was like, all right, that's my dad.
Yeah, Young Jeezy.
And then I would always study the beat, like how the beat went, and then I started to like put my own words to it. But I didn't know what I was doing, right? So I was like 8. So then when I learned what like hip hop and like rap was, and I'm like, all right, I could do that. Like I know how to do that. And then I started to get hungry for it.
So you remember your first rap?
The first rap that I ever wrote. Like the first serious rap, it was for school. It was me and my 2 other friends. It was 7th grade, and it was a winter concert, you know, like a little talent show. And I was rapping on a Mobb Deep beat.
Say that.
Quiet Storm.
Yeah, Quiet Storm.
Okay.
It was like about like Black history and all that.
Okay. Can we hear something?
You know what
That's my favorite beat right there. You got
Quiet Storm.
You got a rap on that.
That's your whole school.
I got to throw the beat on for it.
Oh my God, y'all put me on the spot.
Hey, everybody on the spot on the dumbass show, man. You understand me?
Look.
What did I say? I can't remember. Maybe we'll come back to it. But I know that
we'll come back to that. Matter of fact, all right, so let me hear something like one of your earliest rhymes. You feel me? Like, it don't gotta be that song. Something like from your early stage before you really got to where you at now.
It was my first song, XXL. It was, y'all know who Stunna for Vegas is?
Yeah.
Everybody thinks that that's where I got my name from.
Stunna Vegas,
Stunna Vegas.
Ain't with the baby or something like that.
The baby,
yeah, it's not where I got my name from, but it was like a freestyle challenge, and it was to his beat, but the beat was real slow. Like, I hate slow beats, so I'm like, all right, I can't get down with this. So I picked another beat, and it was a random beat. And this was before I put on my first Instagram video, like taking rap seriously, before it was recorded. So it was kind of like a acapella kind of thing. And it was XXL, everything large. I'm really the alpha. I'm really in charge with this rapping. I'm a monster. You know, teaching these kids. Don't call them students. I need a cycle. You getting recruited. I am the alpha. Train me executing. And then I made it up. I was like, all right, POP, and that's pretty on purpose. See what I did? I did it on purpose.
Hey,
I did it on purpose.
Talk about it.
And then I learned how to like put words together, but like make them sound like they was the same words, but they're not like here and hair, like here and hair, but the way you say it, like here,
right
here.
So I got a question. So how do you feel that you, to be your age, that you could make dope music without cursing?
It's in fact very easy, but
I like that.
I like that. Okay.
Vocabulary.
Take me to school.
I like that.
It's like Whenever I say, I be like, "Oh, little sis." In my head, I'm saying the B word, like in my head.
Okay,
Okay.
all right.
Or if I'm
Like we all did when we was young.
In my head, I'm saying like little girl. Or sometimes, what did I say? It was one of the. It was a verse that I did. What is it? Which had my queen come with Jesus when we see it. What is it? I can't. I wrote these lyrics. They not in my head.
You got so many.
Yeah,
I guess that's what happened. You got so many bars.
I want to know where you got the name from. So you said that you ain't get it from the Vegas. So where you get the name from?
All right. So this is my idol, Nicki Minaj, right?
Okay.
All right. Like every female rapper would know, I really love this woman. Like nobody will ever understand why, but I really love this woman because it was the first Nicki verse that I ever heard, and it was a feature. It wasn't like her song.
Yeah.
It was Born Stunner Flow.
Okay.
And I'm like, I like that.
Mm-hmm.
But I knew who she was, but this was like back in the Disney. This is when I was like small. Yeah, and then that name always stuck in the back of my head because the first thing she said is Born Stunner Flow, consistently winning when all you girls come and go. Oh, you mad? You ain't headline? My son, that was bedtime. I'm like, I like that. And she like consistently winning while all y'all come and go. And then I always carried that with me into like now my teen years because it's a lot of like people that I know that can't do what I do, not because they can't rap. It's just because where they at in life, like I don't smoke, I don't drink, I stay in the house. Like,
there you go.
I do what I'm supposed to do. So it's like my life is on track, but yours is not. So I'm consistently winning while you're coming and going.
That's why that's an inspiration to you.
Clap it up for her. Clap it up for her. She knows what she's doing. She knows what she's doing. You understand me?
Well, one of the questions we usually ask is like, who inspires you or who your favorite artist? So you already stated that is Nicki Minaj. So anybody else inspires you besides Nicki Minaj on a male tip? Because I'm assuming that's your favorite female rapper. You don't got a favorite male rapper? Or somebody who? It sounds like what you said, that song. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But we let you answer the question. Like,
I'm sorry.
No, you good. Cut me off. I ain't saying nothing.
It's your interview, baby.
I would have to say like Jay-Z.
Jay-Z?
Ho, stop,
every episode,
stop, cut, flag on the play. Whoa, hold up, you said Jay-Z?
I don't like
You can't say Jay-Z.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something.
You can say something.
Time out.
He don't like Jay-Z.
She's gonna be huge. Let me tell you why. She's 16.
Listen, man.
Come on now.
Everybody come on.
That's crazy. I love hoes. It will be no whole slander in here.
Well, that's why he always because I'm from NY. For niggas that didn't watch the other 3 times that he put me on blast for this, you know, Jay-Z is from Marcy, and he just didn't have street credibility, and I hate that song. It's a hard knock life. So, all right, so because of that, we're gonna get into the next one. What you think was the wackest song you ever did?
It's not the song itself; it's the beat.
Okay.
It's a song movie. I've never performed it. I've never like put it out. It's still like up my sleeve, like in my pocket, just in case. But it's gonna be on the EP. But it's gonna be like a song that's probably not gonna do well that people are really gonna like because it's more so like straight bars. Like it's a very fast. Like you won't have to really listen to what I'm saying.
So you think that it's gonna be? See, one of the things as an artist you realize and you get to learn is that what you might think is the wackest song, they might love it.
They
the
might
most.
love it. You never know.
So on that note, what's the hardest song you ever wrote?
What you mean?
Like the best song you ever wrote. Like
the realest song you ever wrote.
Right.
Like, I'm like, yo, I know this is gonna be a hit right here. You can't tell me nothing.
It wasn't really a song. It was more of like a freestyle. No, it's 2. It's 2 different like freestyles.
You gotta pick one.
I mean, it depends. Like, I would have to say one thing freestyle because it was like me opening up just a little bit more, like because I'm very aggressive, like I'm very upfront in your face, but it was directed to one person, so yeah, and I'm pretty sure that he knew.
I'm glad that you said that, that you put it up and close in your face because when you got that on Gold Showcase with shout out to Sneak Style. She definitely coming through tonight. But you was at the show, you definitely moved the crowd, yo. Like how you how do you do that? Like how do you move the crowd like that? You get the crowd to move with you like that. That was like very like different from everybody else that was in the building. No disrespect to anybody who was in that building, but you was really like different. You standing out for everybody. Like you worked the room.
It's funny because I never really had like how you say like training on how to do that. It was really something that just comes naturally. And my stepmom say that I sound cocky when I do that. When I say that, it's natural. Like it just comes to me. Like that's just how I do it. Like I just picked it up. Like how I picked up rapping. Like nobody taught me how to rap. So nobody taught me how to perform. It's just all right. If the crowd not feeling you, you gotta make them feel. Like, you gonna feel what I got to say, even if you don't like it. So yeah, I'm gonna be in your face. You might be on your phone. I smack your phone. I don't care. Like, if I'm performing, you gonna hear me. You gonna know what I got to say, regardless. I can't.
Did you come like that when you did? Because I feel like it could be based on the fact that when you first started, you did it in front of your school. So that's probably where, and they loved you, and so is that where it came from?
I seen the clip.
Is that where it came from? Like just
she's on the bleachers.
That confidence, like because they actually said that.
She's on the bleachers, bro.
No, this was like 7th grade.
Okay, yeah.
Horrible.
Okay.
You ever had a bad performance?
Not that I could. It was one performance. It was in New York. This was like April, and we came late, but I had already did my artist check-in, and they put me like last, and it was only like 7 people left, and I was like, all right, what's the point of me performing if it's like not even 10 people here? My dad was like, just do it so we can be out, because we was leaving the next day, and I had already did another performance that same day. I was really ready. So I would say, like on a population point, yeah, that was probably like one of the worst. But
because you wasn't really pressed because there was nobody to do it.
Nobody,
but one of the things that you gotta learn in this game too is that you gotta perform the same way when there's 5 people in the room, the way you would perform, and when there's 100 people in the room. So if you feel like that was your worst moment, you gotta learn from it. You feel like you learned anything from that?
I mean, I performed like it was 1,000.
Oh, you still did your thing.
Because the DJ he cut like the middle of the song off, and I was right in the middle of the part where it was like fast. Because every time I write, I'm like, all right, there's some parts of the song that have to be fast. Like there's some parts of the song that have to be like medium to slow, and in the middle is fast. You be like, oh, did she just say that? And yes, I said it, but you gotta catch it. You gotta like understand what I'm saying. And he cut my set, and then it just went quiet. So I turn around, I'm holding the mic. I'm like, all right. Still keeping my breath, like trying to like hold my breath control, because my voice wasn't playing. It was me, like just rapping, acapella, no track, no beat.
Okay. So like basically, I want to know this: like, what's your favorite rapper? Like, who's your top 5 favorite rappers?
Like, what you mean?
Like your top 5 favorite, your top 5 favorite female rappers, like industry rappers.
Female rappers.
Female rappers.
Yeah, because we know Nicki. We want to know the other.
You already know Nicki. You already know Nicki.
You
know
Nicki.
Some more. Like we want to know the other ones.
I feel like it gotta be more than Nicki, because I haven't really been listening to your music, but from what I learned in my research that I did, I feel like your music is not, similar to Nicki's as far as like, the sex appeal, talking about certain things. I feel like you don't curse, more of a lyricist. So is there any other female rappers that inspires you? Multiple, like he said, like.
Yeah, obviously Nicki, then it's Mona Leo. I like Lola Brooke, like her voice, the way her tone is like more like it's on the aggressive note, and matches with me because I'm very aggressive. What am I? 3. I really think.
So how you feel about Remy Martin?
Remy Martin.
I feel like
she got bars.
I feel like she's aggressive.
She's aggressive, and you
probably don't like her because she got beef with Nicki. You feel me?
But it's like you can't, just because they had beef, you can't take away from her artistry. You're not gonna take away from that. Like, but it's like after she came home, it's like now she gotta like keep up with what's going on now. Like before she went to jail, After that, it's like
it went
downhill from there. Like all her, like all the.
She had a couple hits though. She had a couple hits when she came on.
Mm-hmm.
It wasn't the old Remy, like you're saying, like as far as the aggressive Remy, like in your face Remy, but she had commercial joints.
Yeah, she still let you know that she still
she
keep up.
still sold a couple joints.
Yeah.
So if you could do a feature with any artist right now, who would feature with you?
That's one thing I haven't did. I haven't did a feature anymore, so that's a hard question.
That's for real?
Like a female or like.
It don't matter. Female.
This is who you want on the track. We could do both. Do female and
it don't matter if they known or not known or.
Somebody like actually rap.
Yeah.
Somebody that you think would sound good with you, because see, one thing about a collaboration is, you know, most people try to outdo you on the song. You feel me? So you know what I mean. So that's what I'm saying. So you know, whoever come with this song, you know, you gotta outshine them, but they gotta compliment you where y'all sound good together. So you know what I mean. You haven't thought that far, like who you really would want to do a song with, or even like that makes sense when the money
feature. Like, it don't gotta be like right now. It could be right now, or it could be in the future.
Like, don't say Nicki.
Nah.
Oh, all right.
Not even like on that level. Give me a couple years. Like 5 years.
I mean, they pay to play. You feel me?
Yeah.
You got your money right. You can get a feature with anybody.
Mm-hmm.
So who you want? Who you want in the feature?
I would say like Dirk,
Okay.
somebody that could like actually rap that could match like my
Energy.
my artistry and my lyrics.
You say J. Cole. That's a great one.
We gotta hear this music.
I was
waiting to hear
I'm
this.
interested in
I'm
this
trying to tell
I was
you, her
waiting to
music
hear
is dope.
J. Cole.
Ho sister, her music is dope, man.
So what about dead rappers? If you could bring any dead rapper back, who you bringing back?
He talking crazy.
Yeah, it might be mad, but I'm
Tupac.
Okay, everybody see him on the show.
He more on the Biggie side.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not even gonna look at him.
So why you bringing Pac back? So tell us why. Why would you bring
Because it was
Pac
like
back?
he was more of like a poet, like
Okay, right,
more woke.
right.
If I would say like more of like the how you say it?
More politics,
Yeah.
like more politics,
Yeah.
more knowledgeable,
understanding the
understanding
issue.
the history of what's going on.
I mean,
it's more just music.
You spoke about your dad. Do you think your dad is your biggest supporter?
Yeah.
Yeah, the biggest supporter. So like if you like, cause I had an actual conversation with your dad, and he was telling me you got books and books and books and books, and you know, Pac was one of those people that, you know, he died and had hella music. You feel me? How many books you got? You know, how many songs you got? How many you recorded? Like, let's talk
How
about
many recorded?
or wrote. Let's start with how many songs you
I
think you wrote.
wouldn't be able.
Count.
I would say plus 20.
Yeah.
Old and new. Plus 20, like all together.
Yeah.
So you still got songs that you got from the old,
Mhm.
as you still bringing up, as you still got
So-
the stash.
Like songs that not even like original like beats, like something that's like
Understand.
somebody else's on somebody else's beat,
Mhm.
and I just like the beat. So I'm just
Yeah.
testing to see if I can rap.
Well, I mean, back before the social media era, that's how most artists got on. They stole somebody's beat and try to make it better than what they did. So that's always a plus. But you said something about doing Instagram. So where did you release your first video? Where can fans find you at? Like where you did the most work at, got the most buzz at?
I would say Instagram. Like that's where I get like the most. Like I could post a reel and it would be like 1,000 an hour. And it's like, but it don't do the same thing on YouTube because like when you post on YouTube, you gotta post like consistently, like every couple days, not like how you would post music. Like if it's a regular YouTube video, you gotta post at least twice a week. But if it's like a music video or like some type of like audio, like some type of official audio or like lyric video, you would post it when the drop date is. So it's like hard to be in the YouTube algorithm like that, like really go up. But my song Top 2 Not To, the views on that they go up like every 5 days. They go up like a good 20 views every 5 days. People like that.
Right. So
It's good.
what you think is the key to success in this game, and what you think is going to take you to get to the next level?
Not having a big hit. Like I could, I'm not cocky. I'm confident. Like I know that I could rap. I could out rap people that's like way older than me. Like I've been in like shows where I did better than everybody, and I was the youngest there. And it's like I know that I'm better than you, but that's just confidence. It's not like a cocky thing. Like
Right.
if you know, if the people that got it, got it. The people that don't. So it's like it's that not having like a big head all the time.
Right.
Sometimes I can, and sometimes I get deflated.
Right.
Which I love her for that.
You
She be like,
gotta bust your bubble, like,
Yeah,
you ain't all that. It's
She be
alright.
like,
Yeah.
you're not always gonna be
The
in your
best.
teen years. You're not always gonna be youngest. So that's always in the back of my head.
Right.
But I
Dropping
know,
gems on you.
yeah. But as I
That's
get
for sure.
older, I know like, all right, I'm gonna get better, and my sound is gonna mature. So
We asked everybody on this show this question. What do you want to give advice to all the youth out there that's in your age?
Boys, when you started.
What's the good advice you want to give them to inspire them out there?
like what music wise,
Music wise, life wise.
Life wise, you don't always have to do what other people have to do. Like you can be yourself.
Right.
Walk to the how you say the beat of your own drum. That's what I mean. Like don't be so Joe about other people.
Right.
And like music wise, just grow. Like work, yes, but you gotta like grow yourself. Like I don't know how to explain that because me myself, I'm still growing. So
Right. Yeah, you're still early in the game. You know, we're gonna come back again and ask you the same question. But so what's the best advice you ever got?
You're not going against 16, we're going against the world. I will always remember that.
Say it again.
We're not going against 16, we're going against the world.
That's different. I like that. I like that saying.
Who gave you that advice?
Who gave you that?
What's his name? It was like one of the earlier shows that I did. I can't remember his name. But I remember what he looked like. Like if I see him, I'm gonna know that it's him. But he was.
Sound like you got a celebrity crush, right?
Okay.
Go ahead. Like, I remember what he looked like. I don't know. So
No,
it
was a judge at one of the shows that I did, and he was like, "She's 16, but she just out there all young." But he was like, "We're not going against 16, we're going against the world." So that always was just in the back of my head.
So when you become a 40-year-old rapper and you got somebody that's 16 that outshines you, right? We going down for this. So I mean, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break, but before we go, if you retire today or tomorrow, God forbid, so I have it to you, what you want to be remembered as?
That 16-year-old that did better than you.
That's all.
That's what
When you bring us two songs, tell us about one of the songs you brought to the stage. This is on our platform, so talk your talk. Let them know about the song, like what inspires you to write the song, and where they can find the song.
The first song you find Top 2 Not 2. It's on YouTube and SoundCloud, not all platforms. So I don't know how to put it on Spotify yet.
Sure.
Okay.
We'll talk about that after the show.
But Top 2 Not 2. It was. I had a messy 2022 summer. So.
Hot girl summer?
No.
Just messy. Just messy. All right, guys. I'm sorry.
It was no hot girl summer.
It was just a messy.
But I was just in my room, and then I'm like, all right, I'm still a rapper. I'm bored. I'm gonna write. That's what I do. Like whenever I have the urge to write, I write. But sometimes I can't. Like sometimes it won't come out right if like the fuel to the fire is not there. And at that point, at that point I was motivated. Like I'm a Scorpio, so when I get mad, I get motivated. Like, oh, I'm gonna get mad. I'm gonna get my PhD. Oh, I'm mad. I'm gonna college.
Right.
Oh, I'm mad. I'm gonna get my own car. Now what? So it's like, all right, I'm mad now. Now I'm gonna write a song and it's gonna do good, and then I'm gonna get rich. That was the manifestation behind it. So, it was this Beyonce verse. She was like top 2, but I ain't never 2. I'm like, all right, I like that. So it stayed in the back of my head. So then I started looking for beats, and then when I heard it, because when I write to beats, the way my writing process is, I'll listen to it a good 2 times to study it, like when the beat drops, when it like gets lower, when it sounds a little muffled, and it was like all I heard was I said muffled, kick back, and then I didn't find it. Just said girls, please get that, because I had an argument with this girl. And she just seemed really talkative, and I'm a fighter, so it's like you doing so much talking for me,
Right.
And it's like, all right, never mind. I ain't really find the chit chat girls to internet. Please get into that.
Hey.
And I had that bar in my head, but I didn't know where to put it. I'm like, all right, but I know it's either gonna be.
So we're gonna get into it. We're gonna get into it.
So it's messy, and you had to write about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
had to write about it. You had to write about it. You hear that?
All right, we going to get this question too, because it's one of the questions that we always ask, and I don't want to not ask that for you. Is there any artist or any person like that you got beef with in the industry, or that you
anybody
like,
want to put out
on blast, like you got
name dropping, name dropping,
you got to drop a name,
drop a name or something. Don't care about the feelings or nothing.
You can talk about Baby Girl with the messy summer.
You wrote a song about it already. You already wrote a song about it. You know what I'm saying? So what else happened?
I mean, she a rapper, but like she a Camden rapper. But it's like every time somebody like, oh, you a rapper? Oh, you better than such and such. You better than da da da. I'm like, just because. And then they be like, oh, you know her? I'm like, nah, just because we both from Camden, so lived in Camden, we grew up in Camden, don't even know each other. Camden is small, but it's big. It's a small town. Everybody, people know people. Like you might not think you know them, but you probably know them, or you probably seen them. Like I've probably seen the same girl 10 times throughout the whole summer. Like, and I don't know who she is, but I could probably tell you, like, yeah, that's her.
You know people by face. That was the Messy Summer, right?
Yeah.
You seen her 10 times in the Messy Summer.
You
You gotta make a song called Messy Summer now. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta once it's broke, you gotta send that in. Messy Summer.
I used to live out Parkside. She used to live like 5 minutes away from me. I'd be like, all right, you ain't gonna do nothing to me. I'm just walking my school. I'm just walking my bus stop.
Talk about it.
Yeah, but the rapper, I'm not gonna say her name. Y'all messy boots.
Right, Messy.
Song
coming soon.
Y'all messy.
Tell them the name of the song again, and we're gonna go into Yeah. We back with my co-host.
You already know it's your boy Mugga Stacks. It's Mugga.
We got another guest in the building. I thought it was over, man. Introduce everybody, man. Let them know who got in the building.
It's your boy Hollywood V, man. The V Ramsay. Actor, artist, CEO from Brooklyn, New York, residing in Camden, you know, all over the world though. You know.
Tell us a little about yourself.
I'm a man of many talents, you know. I'm a God-fearing person, a father, you know, a son, a hell of an artist. But lately I just been focusing on building my business up, building my brands up, and working on that. Just trying to have things outside of life. You got to build passive income. But as far as the music thing and acting thing, I've been doing that since I was a kid, since I was 6 years old.
What's your first movie? What's your first movie?
The first movie I ever did, I was doing stuff before that, like off-Broadway plays and theater stuff like that. But the first movie I ever been in was Get Rich or Die Trying at 14 years old. Made my first $10,000.
What role you played?
I played the role as D. I was robbing Young 50. Under the train station. Yeah, what the fuck you doing? It's my corner. I had the hat on backwards, hooked him and shit.
You hooked him?
Well, no, I got hooked. I'm sorry. Correct. I pushed him and I got hooked. You know what I mean? Everybody always remembers that.
Right. They be screenshotting that.
Yeah, for real. Yeah. They don't never show the part where I was kicking his ass and nothing like that. They just show the part where he hooked me.
Yeah. Right. When you talking about the part when he's under the joint copping the gun?
Nah, he wasn't copping. That was the scene after that.
Okay.
He was selling drugs to the dude in the car when he was coming. He was on my block.
Yeah.
Right.
He was getting money too on my block.
Yeah. When he having that.
Absolutely not.
So which one came first, the acting or the music?
So I was acting first. My mom kind of had me in acting since I was 6 years old, but I didn't like it. It was just some shit that she was like, oh, you're fucking bad. You be doing a lot of shit. Like, you probably could make some money on TV. So she would throw me in the shit, and like I would do it, but I didn't really have a strong interest for it.
Right.
As I got older, I started to get more of an interest for it and learn to love the the art of it and the craft, and I started to take it more seriously as I became an adult.
So when did you start rapping? Was you an adult? Was you a kid?
I started rapping at 12. And the person that inspired me to want to be a rapper was 50 Cent, which was ironic that I got a chance to be in the movie.
Oh, so you was inspired by
Well, you know, I come from a different era, right? I'm 32, so I come from the mixtape era where you had to go to the bodega and get the little $5 CDs. So that's when G Unit Radio was coming out all the time. You know the shit I'm talking about. The DJ Clue mixtapes and all that. Right.
From the World mixtapes from the Aki.
So I would listen to a lot of 50 Cent, and the first 3 rap albums I ever listened to, my mom brought them for me. She got me Biggie Smalls, Ready to Die, Dr. Dre, The Chronic, and Jay-Z, Reasonable Doubt. First 3 albums.
On the CDs, or
CDs. Oh, and Slick Rick Children's Story. So those were the 4 albums that I had. And like I listened to those all day, right? On a CD player.
Classics, man.
Walking to school, coming home from school, that's all I listened to. So I was inspired by a whole different vibe early on. And then 50 Cent, like I said, he just like the whole story behind him and all that. That shit was captivating. Like my first rap name was 10 Cent. Swear to God.
10 Cent?
Swear to God.
What made you come up with a name called 10 Cent?
Because you know what I mean?
It's only 50 Cent. You gonna come up with 10 Cent.
That's one of the best candies called.
Right.
So I was 10 Cent for the longest. And I remember I used to be walking to school and I used to want to get shot bad as hell. Like I didn't want to die. I just wanted to get grazed in the ass or something like that. Like, just so I could be like, oh, I did that. Because 50 was like, he got shot 9 times. He was like, yo, this nigga rapping. He made get shot cool.
Right.
You wanted to get shot. You wanted to get shot.
I can relate to that because I always wanted to get locked up. You feel me? I ain't gonna hold you. Like,
Some niggas
I ain't never wanted to get locked up. But I wanted to just like go and come home the same day. Like, I was on the island.
Yo, that's crazy. Because the first time I got locked up was maybe 12 years old. So like the story was going perfect. I was like, all right, I'm 10 Cent. I'm in motherfucking Spofford. You know, it's Spofford. I got locked up in Spofford. So I'm like for stealing cars and shit. So I'm like, all right, cool, I'm in here. You feel me? Like I'm rapping and shit. And back then I didn't really know how to write my own rhymes, so I was still Lloyd Banks freestyling. Because everybody didn't have the mixtapes, you feel me? So I'm in Spofford spitting this nigga verses. Niggas like, on fire. We ain't got no CDs in Spofford. I memorized these nigga lyrics. So I'm spitting this shit. They like, yo, spit that shit again, 10 Cent. And I'm talking crazy. I'm in Spofford talking crazy.
You with it.
So after that, I remember they was building me and they like, yo, I want you to battle my mans and shit, right? So I go to battle some nigga one day and shit, and I spit a Lloyd Banks verse. He like, nigga, that ain't just shit, man.
He was acting early, like,
I'm like, nah, that's my shit. He like, nah, spit something else. So I spit another verse. Joel Santana verse. He like, come on, dog, that's not you. I said, fuck it, I'm gonna just start writing my own shit.
So my favorite song of yours, bro, is Damn Homie, which is definitely like a spin-off from 150 joints.
Yeah, it's definitely much respect and paying homage to him.
Well, when did you come up with that? How would you use that? Like, did you write like that back in the day?
Nah, Damn Homie, I did that 2016. That's when I was like real big on social media. And I was going through all this shit with Camden, and there was all these Camden rappers, and they like, oh, you not from here. We could go back to New York, you acting ass nigga and shit. You ain't popping like that no more, nigga, because my life was like kind of like on a decline a little bit. And like, man, you used to have all this money, you had these cars, you know what I'm saying? So the whole Damn Homie, in high school, you was the man. Homie. Somebody said that to me on Facebook. Somebody said that to me on Facebook trying to be funny. I said, all right, nigga, you feel me? The song just so happened, I got the beat. And then I'm just listening to the shit, and I'm like, damn, homie, in high school, you was the man. I'm like, okay, cool. Then I got the lyrics. I wrote the first verse, and then it took me like 2 weeks to write the second verse. Because I was trying to get a feature, you feel me? And I was trying to actually get like Tony Ayo or somebody on there and shit. And then I was talking to him, and then it didn't fall through, like with the timing and shit. So I said, fuck it. I went back to the studio. I wrote another verse. Because I had 2 weeks to just sit on it. I'm riding around just listening to that one verse. And I'm like, yo, I snapped on that shit. So if I write a second verse, I didn't even want to write a second verse because I didn't think I could make something. That first verse was just like crazy the way I started it. So then that second verse came in. I was like, all right, boom. And I was like, I like this. So then I put the shit together. Then I did the little, I'm running on a Wizard of Oz with this. Like, I these niggas need courage. These niggas need hearts. Like, because I was watching The Wiz. So I'm sitting there watching The Wiz high as hell. I'm like, yo, that's hot. Like, put that in the song. So I said it. And then the song just came out the way it was. You know what I'm saying? And then that shit ended up being one of my biggest records.
Well, I want to know this. We ask everybody this. What's the realest song you ever wrote?
I don't even think I wrote the realest song I could ever write yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm still writing. You know what I'm saying? Currently, to this date, though, I mean,
you gotta have something, dog.
Yeah, which one mean the
most?
What
are we talking about?
What's the
wackest song you ever wrote? What's the wackest song you ever wrote?
The wackest song I ever wrote? It's probably like my first song. I don't know.
Can we get a couple bars? You remember that song?
All right, I don't remember all of it, but I do because I rapped this. I rapped this verse to 50 Cent on the set of
What he said about it? Here.
He was like, it's all right. I mean, I don't remember it bar for bar, but I was like, I throw bullets like I'm one in a man and some. There was some crazy gangster shit. I don't know. But I don't remember it. But I remember
a couple lines or something.
I just did, nigga, but I remember that shit. But I remember when I seen 50 and shit, I'm like, the first thing I said to 50 Cent was, fuck Ja Rule, fuck Jada Kiss, nigga. Nigga, like, I got you. 50, I go at all them niggas for you. He like, how old are you? I'm like, I'm 14 and shit. So I'm like, yo, I want to sign with y'all, So he like, I'm gonna give you my business card, you know what I'm saying? He gave me the card and shit. But this was back in the day when we went to school in Brooklyn, so I would have to take the L train to Manhattan, jump on the A, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? Like, get around.
When did you come to Camden?
When I was 15. Well, 15. What Jersey was 14. I came like that summer. But I started coming around Camden maybe 15, 16. Because I moved to Sicklerville. I was living on Avondale West when I first came out here.
All right, I went to I was in
Lehigh.
Lehigh, right next door. Avondale, nigga.
Yeah.
All right, so when you left New York, you went to Avondale.
Yeah, so I was in Avondale West for a little bit. That's where I met my brother at right here and shit. First day I met this nigga, he was gonna beat me up, which is crazy. And shit.
Wow.
Yeah, nah.
Why he gonna beat you up?
Nah, it's because they was patrolling shit in the neighborhood, and they was like, "Who's this new nigga?
Right.
We ain't never seen this nigga before." You feel me? Like,
and he from New York.
So I'm like, yo, my grandma live right here, so he like, all right, he cool. He went, you know what I'm saying? He live in the neighborhood, like, you know what I mean? And me and the nigga just been friends ever since. Actually, somebody stole my bike that day. He got my bike back, so. That been my man's ever since then. That's my man's
right. So real New York shit. When I came out here, I was stealing bikes. So like when I first came to fucking Jersey, I seen niggas they had no chains on their bike. Oh yeah, I want this.
It's free will.
I want to know like this. I want to know like so like what made you like so what's better for you like the artist like being an artist or being the actor like how you balance both of them?
They're different, but they're literally the same.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because what I do is I just combine the worlds.
Right.
Like even when I make my music, I call my genre of music movie music.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Because you literally can visualize what I'm saying. And even when I do my music videos, I act in them.
Right.
Damn homie, Fiji, all the videos that I drop, I'm doing some type of acting in it.
Right.
And I was inspired by shit that Michael Jackson used to do, Missy Elliott, Ludacris, like they videos. Michael Jackson made fucking movies.
Yeah.
You ever seen Thriller? That shit is like 30 minutes long.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Videos was like
before the song even started,
he made a whole
you know what I'm saying? He giving you a presentation. He in the movie theater, they watching a scary movie.
Right.
Girl run out, nigga turn into a wolf.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, this shit's crazy.
Yeah, it's a futuristic type of
So that's the type of stuff that I like to do with my music and even with acting. I love acting because I'm tapping into a different part of my brain, but it's still the same because even with acting, I'll memorize, 10 pages in like a couple hours.
Yeah.
And niggas like, how the fuck you memorize? I'm like, I do music. I memorize my lyrics. So it's really the same thing. You feel me? And then with acting, it's like I'm more so jumping into a character that they need me to be. And with my music, I'm channeling the characters in my life at the time of those moments. You know what I'm saying? Like in them defining moments. I've had moments where I was real high in life, moments where I'm real low. You know what I'm saying? But that was my character at the time.
So what you think was like the highlight of your career, like the best part of like what you gonna remember to this day? Like this day is the day that was like, yo, I'm always remember this.
Music or just
either or? Was it like just the highlight of your life, your career, music?
Just in general, I always say this, because my job, I don't even have to be the most famous nigga in the world. You feel me? My job literally is just to leave a mark, leave a legacy, right? And the other day, my kids came down from Texas, right? And my two youngest kids, I got 5, but my two youngest kids, they never really got a chance to see me on set or acting or anything like that. They just know me as dad, the cool guy. They know I make music. They go to the studio with me. They know that. So I have a movie on TV right now called Cost of Soul, which is on Showtime. And I put the movie on. And my kids are sitting there, they're like, yo, dad, that's you. Like, it's shit. And like those moments right there are the moments that I live for right there, right? Because I built a legacy. I can die today. 30 years from now, my kids can go be like, yo, my dad was in one of the highest selling black movies of all time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Like he was on a TV show with he was on The
Got
Sopranos.
Yeah.
Sopranos, Get Rich or Die Trying, Wire, Paid in Full, all of those movies and that little jump that you know what I'm saying?
Top name jump.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And I know all of the other top artists and actors that was around at that time. I still deal with them. I still communicate with them.
So what is the least favorite moment of your whole career? Like what is the moment you like, man, I ain't thinking that, but you know, I ain't thinking that.
Like you didn't fuck with that moment. Like this was the day that made you want to quit. Like
I want to quit. I want to do no acting, no music. I don't do nothing.
Well, I've had those days, but it's not. Those are just days where you know you put so much work in, and sometimes you get caught up with the social media hype.
Yeah.
You'll be like, okay, because I was around before social media, right? And so now to be famous, all you gotta do is have 1 million fucking followers.
Right.
You don't have to have no talent or nothing. They call you influencer. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's like, motherfucker, you don't do shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, you got a BBL, you got a fake ass, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you selling some fucking products, some vegan products that you don't even use. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I mean? And then it's okay, now you somebody.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I come from an era where you had to really put hard work in. Like, being a rapper was a real thing. You feel what I'm saying? It wasn't some shit that, oh, you should rap because you cool. Like, bro, I used to literally, this is how me and 50 got close, for real. After the movie, when he gave me that business card, this is how persistent I was.
Let us know. Talk heavy
I would
about
skip school, like the last 2 periods. We'd leave school early. I get on the train, go to Manhattan. Feel me? We going to every record company. Yeah. I'm sneaking in. My man's distracting the security. I'm trying to get on the elevator. They kicking me out of inner school. All that shit. You feel me? I'm sliding the CD under the fucking door. Listen to my shit. You feel me? Like,
that's the grind. That's before the social media.
I was outside. I was really in tune.
Right.
So with 50 Cent, I used to go up to G-Unit offices every day, right? And it took me months before he actually came outside to talk to me. And I would go up there, I'd be like, yo, but the Get Rich or Die Trying didn't even come out yet. So we had just finished filming the movie. This was like 3 weeks after we finished the movie and shit. So I'm up at the office. I'm going to the studio. My mom paying for studio time, making new music every day. I'm like, fuck it. I'm going to just keep making new songs and go up to the label. So I'm going up there. I'm telling them, like, yo, I'm in the movie, man. I'm here to see 50 Cent. They like, you don't have an appointment. I'm like, bro, I'm here to see 50. I'm in the movie. Trying to tell y'all. So one day 50 came out like, yo, what the fuck is going on? You know? I'm like, yo, Fifth is me, bro. Like 10 cents. He laughing at shit. He like, man, let the little nigga in the back. So after that day, I started going up to the G-Unit office like at least 2-3 times a week. And now at this point, the doorman know me. They're like, man, go ahead, man. Fuck. So I'm up there with Yayo and them, and you know what I'm saying? And this is when World Star was just getting ready to come out. And I used to talk to Yayo. I'm playing my music for Yayo. Yayo like, yo, your shit is hot. Banks like, my shit is hot. Buck, all of them. They're like, you dope. So I'm like, okay, so why the fuck y'all not signing me? Like, why ain't no paperwork? He said, look, we think you hot, but do the world think you hot? The world don't know you. You got to make yourself hot first, and then we can come, you know, we going to come holler at you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? We fuck with your vibe, we fuck with your energy, but you got to put your shit out there for the world to see.
Well, speaking on that, you know what I mean? Well, for people who don't know, you know, you're from New York, you know what I mean? And you had niggas that fuck with you, and you had people that didn't fuck with you. You know what I mean? And this is a dumbass radio show, you know. We want niggas to say names. Yeah. So let's talk about
it's getting hot.
Hate you got because
get in the hot seat.
We all want fans, but
haters
sometimes could be more than fans. So like, talk about like some of your diss songs or niggas that dissed you or came at you lyrically.
This is what I'm gonna say about that. Just because I'm in a different space in my life right now. At the time, I didn't really give a fuck about who liked me or who didn't like me. I just really do what I do. You know what I'm saying? And one thing about me is I don't start trouble. So really what it was is the energy I was putting out there in the city at the time, especially when Damn Homie came out, it was so crazy. Like, because all the people that didn't like me and have no choice but to fuck with me because everybody fucking with me. Right. That's when they first did the Vera show. That first Vera, like
who shit was that? Wayne Campbell.
Yeah,
the Wayne Campbell and A.E. Crack.
Okay. The mixer, right? That was the first mixer.
Okay.
I shut that shit down, bro. Damn Homie had only been out for 3 weeks. I performed that shit live, bro. The whole fucking Vera was like, damn, homie. In high school, you wasn't. And then I went in the crowd because I knew niggas wanted to punch on me. I went in the crowd. Yeah. Or someone's like, what's up? Damn, homie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at niggas' eyes. What happened to you? They like, all right, the energy real. The energy real. And then I'm already feeling it. I'm like, I'm in my bag. Like, I was just in a mode. Like, you know when you just in a mode with, and nothing you do is going to go wrong. Like, you can't fuck up because you just so hot. And I just, I had a streak, and then I ended up beefing with, niggas in the city, which I ended up making music.
I mean, we'll talk about it because we met on some beef shit because you was beefing with my cousin.
Oh, so y'all was beefing?
Shout out to Free.
Why everybody come on here beefing with you? This all Porter's like, we need your interview now. We need your interview now.
No, Porter's like the 50 Cent camera.
That's why me and him bumped heads. That's why we bumped heads. But we ended up having mutual respect for each other.
Yeah, so no, when we met, Porter was like, yo, we going to the show. And if the nigga say anything, we popping on this thing, which I end up talking it out, piecing it up.
And that's crazy though, because look, I was deep as hell that night. He was deep as hell.
Right.
He told me to come outside. He's like, come outside. I'm like, all right, go outside. And shit. I went outside. All my niggas started coming outside. All his niggas came outside and shit. But we talked, and it was that mutual respect. Like, all right, nigga.
Right.
Like, so you ain't just rapping and shit. You ain't just no Facebook nigga.
Right. Yeah.
And you know how I'm acting. So, all right, cool. Let's.
Yeah.
And then we just pieced it up, and then we ended up just being boys. That's my nigga.
Right.
But it was a mutual respect thing. You feel me? But even when I was beefing with the whole city, it was always about competition. And I honestly, it's not about me thinking I'm better than anybody. They just thought that they were better than me. I never thought. I just think that I'm better than who I was yesterday.
Right.
And so it was more so they was trying to Drake me on some Degrassi shit.
Right.
It was like, oh yeah, you an acting ass nigga.
Instead of wheelchair.
Sharing the video and shit where he got in the 50. But me and you even we actually worked after that and because when you were like you said it was beefing with the whole city. I don't remember what song it was, but I shot the video for you.
That was my second diss back at DH and
shout out to DH.
Yo, DH chopped my fucking head off, bro. No, real shit though. Because it was so unexpected because I didn't even know the nigga. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's me. See, and that's what I love about myself as well too. Like I'm such a powerful entity and like my shit is a vibe. That he used that as the stepping stone to start his shit up. You know what I'm saying? Because nobody was really listening to DH like that. Right. And I'm surprised they wasn't because the nigga's nice as fuck. Nice. And so when he started beefing with me, he got that spotlight. And so he knew all of this information about me. I didn't know shit about him because I never heard of the nigga the week prior to that. Right. So this nigga was on Google. He was getting my fucking...
He was a church nigga though. Because Porter was beefing with him too.
Yeah.
And Porter did a song, shout out Porter. You know what I mean? He did a song about the nigga too. I know he was a church nigga. You flamed him.
I came back. But I'm saying that first one, I always give people their respect. Right. He caught me off guard. And the way he did it was so fucking well put together because I was on the 856 Entertainment show and I was drunk as hell. And I was on the radio talking shit. I'm like, DH, I don't give a fuck about no D. I don't know who the fuck is DH. Nigga, I'm the D. Right. He used that shit for the beginning of this song. Then a nigga used the picture of me as a little 50 when he looked at me. He made that his profile picture on Facebook. So I'm like, this nigga's killing me. But it was funny to me though.
He put it together crazy.
But I was laughing though because I'm a competitor. Right. So I was like, okay, like Floyd get hit. He like, all right, pussy. Like, so I'm like, damn, this nigga is nice. So then I listened to the diss record and he just was going off. He was creative. And then he was talking about sending me back to New York and me getting the cheesecake for Diddy and all this other shit. I'm like, damn. Like, he studied me. He studied me.
He did.
So I'm like, all right, cool. So I came back. I did what I did. You know what I mean? And I think it was a good battle. It was good for the city. And then me and him actually ended up making great music together.
Oh, yeah, got songs together?
Yeah, we got a lot of songs together.
Shout out to DH,
me and DH got a lot of music together. That's what I got. DH Worldwide. Please check it out. That nigga nasty,
man. And he got weed too. Now, fuck. So, like, if you could do a feature with anybody in the industry or off the industry, who would it be?
And then you want me to do both? Okay. Industry wise, somebody that it's a lot of people. Damn, it's not just one person. But
you gotta pick one for the purpose of the show.
Okay, so one song from the industry, somebody right fucking now. That's a hard one. Andre 3000.
That's the first one that
you gotta explain.
Because
you gotta explain that.
I got more artists that I would want to say, right?
But
just because Andre 3000, first of all, if y'all know anything about Andre 3000,
which I do,
he's like 1,000-0 on verses. The nigga don't have not one bad verse. You never heard of ass verse from Andre 3000.
Thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
He got outlast any rapper that's rapper today.
With Andre 3000, you can go so many different ways. We could go crazy and quirky.
Yes.
We could do some straight bar shit. We could talk about some spiritual shit. We could really get deep into it, and it's gonna be hot.
So in the city, who would you do a
that I haven't worked with, or if I already worked with them, does it matter?
You haven't worked with. Let's do haven't worked with.
Who haven't I worked with in the city? Fuck. No, I'm really trying to think about it like that. Somebody that I would really want to work with that I haven't got a chance.
Man. Like,
I'm trying to really bring this. Yeah, no, I worked with a lot of people. I would probably have to say Soul Child. Soul Child. If y'all don't know who Soul Child is.
Soul Child, where you from?
Soul Child's from Camden. She's a female artist.
Female artist.
Yeah, but she got like that Lauryn Hill, Erykah Badu type vibe. But she
get her on the show.
She a rapper, but she can sing too. But she's real like boom bap, like old school 90s.
You got tap in.
Old school Queen Latifah.
Yeah, you got people in the studio talking about you, Soul Child.
I haven't heard of her.
I know so many. I got so many artists.
She young. She like her 20s. But she been around for a minute. She popping on TikTok. She from Camden.
She wasn't around in the Vera era.
Nah. She kind of like she came out of nowhere, but like her shit is such a vibe, bro.
Okay. So
and that's somebody I haven't worked with. We actually had a song we were supposed to do. We just never got a chance to do it.
So what about dead rappers? You can bring anybody back right now.
Do it have to be a rapper?
Yeah.
Or can it just be an artist? They have to be a rapper?
Let's do both. We usually do rappers, but
because I'm an artist, bro. I'm not just a rapper.
Prince or Michael Jackson back.
I'm not just. I don't consider myself a rapper.
Say Prince next, rock. She gonna say Prince.
Who you bring back?
Who would I do a song with? Rapper, right?
No, bring back. Period.
Bring back.
You don't gotta do a song with them, but you bringing them back from the dead. Rap or sing.
To do a song or just
you want to bring them back for a specific reason? Why you bringing them back? And who would it be?
Damn. Rick James.
Wow.
See, I was close. I was close. I said Prince.
Wow.
He
So
said Rick James.
Back?
And see, because you keep limiting to me to one, so I have to just because it's more. But Rick James.
That pressure on you.
Rick James was a polarizing figure. You get what I'm saying? And a lot of people. It sucks. A lot of people focused on his drug habits and his drug use,
Facts.
right? And that overrode the music and the creativity of what he did. He put so many people in a position to win. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like
Facts.
he wrote for Tina Marie, the Mary Jane Girls, like all night long. He wrote all of those fucking songs. A lot of people don't even know that he wrote those records.
I want to know rapper though, man. Rick James, I fuck with him. Rick James,
a rapper.
I'm a rapper. Bring a rapper back, bro. Bring a rapper back.
Rick James.
Oh man,
He from Mars.
Rick James was in his movie, dog. Rick James was in his movie, Pete.
Oh, Rick James, sure
Rick James was in his movie, Pete. Pay attention.
Yo, Rick James, sure enough, wasn't get rid of that shit.
I know what's going on.
Rick James wasn't get rid of that shit.
He said nigga.
I didn't even realize that worked with Rick James.
Yeah. That's crazy. Hey, Trina, you got to see. Yo, that was him, Trina. Yeah, it's a mother and Trina.
Yo, that's so wild. Yo,
what we doing?
That is a wild fact that went over my head. That went over my head. I didn't even know I worked with Rick James. I got credit for
Bring him back.
That's crazy.
All right, so give me a rapper.
A rapper that I would bring back. Shit, this one is hard too.
There's a lot of dead rappers.
My answer's not gonna be what y'all probably even expected.
We asked this to everybody, so we're gonna see if anybody.
You said Rick James. I wasn't expecting that one.
Pimp C.
Pimp C. All right, that's different.
Pimp C. That nigga was a cold motherfucker, man. Like Pimp C, the way he talked, the way he rapped, the way he dressed, the way he carried himself. Like I wish I could sit down and have a conversation with him for 20 minutes. Like that nigga wasn't just a pimp to hoes. That nigga was a pimp to life.
Yes.
Like he gave game the way.
He had the ism.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like the way Pimp C broke shit down, didn't even like the music. You know what I'm saying? Like I love Pimp C music. My first mentor, Jay Reed and shit, he's from Gary, Indiana, right? That's the Midwest. And when I used to go out there with him and shit, because I did a show in Chicago with Chris Brown when Chris Brown first was popping and shit. And we shut the whole school down. The city gave me an award, keys to the city. But they listened to a lot of UGK out there. You know what I mean? And I'm like, this was like my first time really listening to these niggas. I'm like, this shit is a bop. So I got like a lot of ideas and inspiration from them as well.
So you were talking about game, you know what I'm saying? So if anybody was like, you know, thinking about acting or thinking about rapping or just in the streets of Brooklyn, who just moved to Jersey or anything, like give us drop a jewel that you want to drop some game to the young David.
If I can give a message to anybody that actually is gonna hold some type of merit, I would tell people to just keep failing until you get it right. People be afraid of failure, but failure is where you learn everything at. You can't if you riding a bike, right? You're not gonna just start off learning how to ride the bike. You gotta fall off the fucking bike a couple times.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? And then you know, okay, if I lean the bike this way, this is gonna happen. Or same thing with a stove. You touch the stove and it's hot, and you don't know. You gotta get burnt to know. I don't want to touch that. So I used to beat myself up a lot when I was a kid. Well, not when I was a kid, but growing up and what I came from. Because my mom used to be like, oh, you should have been a millionaire at 17, and I set you up to be successful by the time you were 20, and you chose to have kids and fuck around and do drugs and all this other shit, right? And so I just kind of went left with it. And then at the time I was beating myself up because I'm like, I'm a has-been. I'm a nobody. I'm over. You know what I'm saying? Like I felt like Frankie Lyman on Why Do Fools Fall in Love and shit. No, seriously.
Right.
So I'm like, yo, this is crazy. Like when I was young and I was just doing all of this shit, I'm doing shows with this person and that person, and I'm talking to this person. I'm hanging out with Tiana Taylor, and I'm doing this and I'm that. And then it just went from that to shit just dwindling down. To me getting back into position to be on that level again. But I always look at it like if I didn't fail, I wouldn't be the man I am today. And I don't even consider it failure. I consider it life lessons. You know what I'm saying?
Going down and coming back up. Yeah.
Life lessons, bro. Them shits made me the man I am today.
I respect that.
And if I didn't fail, if I didn't know what the sour was like, I wouldn't be able to enjoy life. I honestly feel like if I would have made $1 million at 20, I would have been dead already.
What's the best advice that I've ever been told to you?
Best advice given to you, like that you still hold on to this day, like somebody dropped a jewel on you, you was like, damn, that's deep.
Honestly, I don't even have like the best advice, like because nobody has given me as good of advice as life itself and the experiences.
Okay.
Like people have told me things and it goes in one ear and out the other sometimes, but actually experiencing shit is the best, you know what I'm saying, life lesson for me. So I can't really say who gave me the best advice.
Well, give us drop some advice your mom gave you because she said she put you in a position. So
Before you came out, before you came off,
my mom,
that she gave.
before you learned how to walk or something.
my mom, she's a tough cookie, you know what I'm saying? And I love that lady. She's a very, very tough cookie. When I was younger, we had like this love-hate thing because I used to always think that she was trying to keep me from having fun or stopping me from doing shit. I'm like, yo, I want to go do this. And she's like, nigga, no, you can't do that. You got to be on set filming this movie or you got to be doing this. And I'm like, motherfucker, I don't want to do that. You know what I'm saying? And so she was just basically trying to set me up so I didn't have to go through all the shit I went through. She was trying to make me avoid that process. She was trying to kind of pacify me, even though it didn't seem like that. And the best advice that she could have given me was just to focus on what I want and know that that's what I want and actually go get it. That I'm a star, that I'm somebody special, that I can do anything I put my mind to.
Right.
You know, once I get rid of a lot of bullshit, which is even one of the reasons why I stopped drinking,
Right.
and shit like that, because I know that it was fucking me up. You know what I mean? And I started getting into the street and dabbling with certain shit. And my mom like, look, you fucking yourself up.
Right.
You know what I mean? You still got a chance, nigga, but
Yeah.
you fucking yourself
Yeah.
up. You know what I mean? And like, it's just, I knew it got a little bad like when I went to rehab. So I was in rehab for a little bit, and then I came out of rehab. This was in 2016. I went to rehab for drinking. I was still living with my mom, and I had like all of these beer cans in the fucking shed. Now, mind you, my mom is Muslim. I am too, but she doesn't drink, she doesn't smoke, nothing. So anything you doing is like drugs. Like you just, you a crackhead. You know what I'm saying? Like if you drinking beer, you a fucking crackhead.
Yeah.
So
I know. She from New York too.
Yeah,
My grandmother told me called me a dope head when I was smoking weed. So I know.
So she went in the shed and
on that crack.
Yeah. She went in the shed and it was a big ass bag of just like natty daddies and shit. Just the cheapest beers you could find. Like
cracking a
you know
can
what I'm
right
saying?
there.
Like gin, like Seagrams.
I
was just trying to fight through a lot of shit. Like I was depressed and trying to get back to where I was at. I was living in LA. I moved from LA for this girl and ended up not being with the girl. And the girl told me the baby wasn't mine. And I found out 3 years later it was my baby. It was a lot of shit I was going through. So it was just like, oh, what the fuck? I'm a drink. You know what I'm saying? And so it eased the pain a little bit, but it cost me a lot.
How long you been clean?
Drinking?
Yeah.
I haven't drunk in a little bit, but nah, fuck no. but it wasn't just alcohol. Like I had a real bad addiction to e-pills. You know what I'm saying? So, and this was after that. After I came out of rehab.
Was this the Vera era?
No.
I feel like you was on that.
No, I wasn't. No. The e-pills came after that. The e-pills came after that. I want to say like around 2000.
When Molly came
I was doing Molly. I tried Molly when I was younger, but that wasn't nothing. But like around 2018, 19, for like a good 6-7 months, just a straight binge of e-pills every fucking day, like every day. And it's fucked up because I was buying weed off somebody, and it was like, yo, I got these e-pills. I don't know if they're good. You want to try it for me and shit? And I'm like, whoa, because I had bad experiences when I was young. I was like, I don't know. I'm gonna just stick to the weed. She like, take it. It's free. Like, I ain't.
The female too.
So I'm like, all right, cool, babe. Pop that shit, nigga. I felt like Superman. I said, oh, wait a minute.
I felt like a stripper when I took mine. I was like,
wait a minute,
daddy.
Because it felt so good. So
woo.
no, but no, because I'm just giving you
Yeah,
the backstory.
yeah,
I never got a
yeah,
chance to
yeah.
explain the story. You feel me? So, because I'm not ashamed of my life because that's the stories that I have, so I can keep my kids away from me. Also, I might be able to save somebody else that's going through the struggle. But like, it went from that because I was really creative. You know how E-Pills have you, so I'm making beats and shit. And I'm writing, and I'm like up till 3 a.m. And my baby mom at the time, she just thinking it's normal. I'm just working on music and I'm chilling and shit. And then it got to, okay, I'm doing 1 pill a day. All right, now I need 2. All right, now the 2 ain't doing it. Now I need 3. Now that's not. Now I'm at 7 pills a day. I'm popping 7 E-pills a day just to. I'm not even getting high.
Once a week.
I'm just doing it.
He just woke.
I'm doing it just to feel something. So it got really, really bad, right? And so it was at the point where it was like, all right, now I'm taking it so much, and now I'm not even enjoying the high anymore. I'm just taking it to feel normal because now I feel weird as fuck without it. So my baby mom, I didn't want her to catch on to me. So I would do some shit like I would like go with the schedule. All right, so the kids get up at 7 in the morning to go to school and all that. You know, E-pills had you up all night.
Right.
So I'm popping E-pills 7 in the morning, right?
Yeah.
So I'm up all day. It's normal. It's just, you know what I mean? So by the time I'm coming down off my high at 2, 3 in the morning, that's normal. Okay, this nigga was up, you know what I mean? He was working or whatever, you know what I mean? But it got real bad. Like I had to go to the hospital for that shit, all of that. Like I started having suicidal thoughts. I remember one time he came to pull up on me, and I came outside like, bro, I just think I want to end it all. He's like, man, you sound fucking stupid, yeah. Like, but it's my brother though. He always be real with me. Like he ain't sugarcoating shit.
Shout out to
that's my brother Nels right there.
Yeah, shout out to
Nels.
Yeah.
Man, he the reason V's still alive.
Nah, for real though. For real though.
It's life, man.
For real though. So I had like a lot of suicidal thoughts and just I was beating myself up, and I had lost so much weight. It was crazy, bro. My mom seen me because I was like avoiding my mom for like a long time because I know I was doing drugs. So my mom seen me one day. I got in the car. She said, "David, you on drugs, ain't you?" And I'm like, I wasn't even high at the time.
Right.
I'm like, man, what you talking about? I don't know fucking drugs and shit. But I didn't even realize how small I was, right? So I'm 205 now, nigga. I was.
Your weight look up.
Yeah, I went to the county, right? And I stepped on the scale. I was 120 pounds. I said, God damn, you can see my ribs. Because I was literally eating.
I seen a video where you was like this with the abs out and shit. I seen that.
That was wait. Not when I had the curls. Did I have dreads? Did I have dreads?
You was skinny as hell.
But I'm saying, did I have
a young boy.
Oh, so yeah, I wasn't. No. But I had a picture like that when I was dread. When I was
you had the mean six pack. I ain't gonna lie. I was
right.
Like, yeah, I remember that.
No, but them E-pills will make you lose weight, real shit. So I'm in the mirror one day. I'm like, you know what I'm saying? I'm looking at my 6-pack like, all right, nigga, shit. I ain't eating like 6 months. You know what I'm saying? Like,
if we ever have a diss track, I'm using that picture, nigga.
Nah, so my mom was the first person to say something to me, and it just like threw me off because I'm like, damn, my mom know. Like, how the fuck she know?
Yeah.
And so I had like a real bad trip. One day I thought motherfuckers was trying to kill me and shit, and thought people was coming in the window. I thought I was schizophrenic. Like I was.
You wasn't tripping, niggas was trying to kill you.
Probably, probably, right? But I stopped doing it, and a lot of people be like, "Yo, how did you just stop?" Did
so
you
was
get
that
help?
the rehab that stopped that happened?
No. I went to rehab before that for drinking.
Okay.
And it's funny,
yeah,
but that E came later, right? But when I was in rehab, all the people that was in there, they was in there for dope and all hard ass shit.
So that helped you?
No, it's not even that it helped me. It was funny. It was ironic almost because everybody was asking me in rehab, "What are you here for?" I'm like, "For alcohol and weed." They're like, "You're here for alcohol and weed?"
Right.
Man, I be shooting dope up and all this other shit, sniffing
Yeah,
coke.
yeah.
So they used to look at me like, "You're not even really a fucking addict. What are you doing here?" And then years later, I ended up being a fucking addict.
But that helps you because you didn't go back in the rehab for that.
No. I quit cold turkey on that because
that's what you learned from. I believe it's probably from what you
learned. I really believe that it was Allah giving me the strength to do that because I looked in the mirror one day and I didn't like who I seen. I wrote a song about it. It's called "Save Me" on my latest project.
So would you say that was one of the hardest songs you ever wrote? Because that's what we asked you earlier. Like,
"Save Me."
I
wouldn't say it's the hardest song. I mean, it's a song about my drug addiction, and anybody that can relate to that, they would be able to understand that. And
would you consider that emo music? Because I just found out in our last episode what the fuck emo music is. Would you think that's emo music?
What? "Save Me"?
Yeah.
No, I mean I don't know. I consider
you know emo music.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
I just
emo
learned
music
last
is,
week,
but I don't think that's considered that. No, I would just consider that movie music. But you know, I quit by myself. You know what I mean? And it wasn't even as hard as people think.
Right.
I just one day I was like, fuck that. I don't like the way this shit feel. I don't like waking up all groggy and thinking somebody's trying to kill me and paranoid, lips all white. You know what I'm saying? Like it was bad. You know what I'm saying? And it was like it was even worse for my mom because she had to see her her son, her only son, her young, handsome actor son, you know what I'm saying, that didn't do drugs, that didn't drink.
She put in that position.
That's why when she was doing the interview, she was like, she was 16. I'm like, damn. Like, I remember how my mom used to come with me to my interviews.
Was she in the music or was she in the acting?
No. My mom is a business owner and shit, but she can act. She funny as hell.
So how your mom felt about you doing music?
My mom was always supportive of my music.
You said she funny as hell. Is that what? Because we haven't touched on it, but for people that don't know, you are looking into getting into comedy. You know what I'm saying? And you did touch the comedy stage. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But is that somebody who what would make you want to get into the comedy?
Comedy, I wanted to just do something different. And like, I've always been a funny person my whole life, right? And I like a challenge. So for me, it was like, okay, I didn't do this before. So let me step into the ring with the dogs, and you know, if I fall on my face, fuck it, I fall on my face. Right. But I'm gonna learn from falling on my face. And I was nervous as fuck that night. Like, it's crazy that you brought that up, because performing and doing music, I'm not nervous. I go on an acting set, I'll do a movie, but doing comedy, because it's no music in the background. Even if you're doing a show, you got a beat. Even if people don't like the song, they might like the beat. They might bop their head. Comedy is just you in a fucking mic, and you got to make people laugh. And I made people laugh. You know what I'm saying? I went on a little bit too long, I think, but I made people laugh. But I learned. It was cool. You know what I mean? So
learned from you.
I did. So I can't wait for the next time. You know what I'm saying? So I'm glad you brought that up.
And I'm gonna actually do, for anybody who's watching and want to do comedy, I'm doing a talent. You know what I mean? Giving people the opportunity. I definitely want you on that.
It's the GOAT right here, man. It's the go-to.
Yeah, you know, we're from the same walk of life.
It's the go-to.
You know, we got history.
Big dummy in the building.
What about music-wise? You got any future albums coming up?
For those who know, for those who don't know, just my latest project that I dropped is called Khalid's Son, which is on all streaming platforms. I got a couple music videos I dropped. Crash has over 100,000 views on it. We just been pushing that. I've been pushing the same project for 2 years. See, because people don't understand, like, everybody nowadays they just want to keep making new music. Oh, I make a song, and in 2 weeks I'm gonna make another song, and then nigga. You're not even letting people who like the first song you put out. You got a whole world. Like Tyler the Creator just did that. He had Call Me If You Get Lost. He dropped that in 2021. Dogtooth is a song that's 2 years old that's just now getting on the radio. You gotta constantly keep pushing that material.
So what you got for us today that we put in the rotation?
I got 2 songs off Khalid's Son. One song is called Competition, and the other song is called Crash. Competition is actually one of my favorite records, and it's my mom's favorite record too. She didn't like it at first. Because I sent my mom, like when I do songs, I send my mom the raw versions of the song. So I sent her the song, and she left a voicemail on my phone, and I heard the voicemail. She's like, "What is this? The song is trash," and shit like that. Like, and then like my kids in the song, like my kids is in the back. They like the song though. Like my son is singing the lyrics, and she's like, "Why are you singing this? This song is terrible." Like, and then she started talking about Ramadan and all this other stuff, which was crazy. And it just went with the song, so I put it at the end of the song. But that wasn't even my plan when I made the song. So I'm like, yo, this shit is perfect. And then I actually dropped the project the day after Ramadan. Like when we
which song is that?
That's called Competition.
So we definitely gonna get the competition. But before we go, man, if something happened to be Ramsay right now, what you want to leave on in this world? What you want to let the world know?
I mean, I really already left a legacy. Like if I die today, I'm okay with that. Like, cause my kids are gonna take over. But if I can leave anything to anybody, like words of wisdom, be kind to people. Be kind to people. I don't care if somebody has more than you, if they have less than you. Be kind. Love people. Help each other. Never think you're better than anybody, because Allah has a funny way of turning those tables. So always be humble and always be willing to learn and have an open mind with everything. That's what I leave them with. Yeah.
Well, we're about to get into this these prank calls, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Make sure y'all been listening. We're gonna go to commercial break. We're gonna play that song. We're coming back for the prank call and that Mugga Monday.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Hollywood.
Yeah, stay tuned for the bars, you heard?
They don't come in, so don't even try me.
Yeah. We back. We ready for these prank calls, man. So, tune in, man. Share this shit up. If you got somebody you want us to prank, drop it in the comments. Let's go, Mugga. Get that first person. Let's go. Got grandma on the phone. Grandma. Turn it up.
One more time. Okay, one more time.
It's urgent.
We getting her all means necessary while she watching the soap operas.
Your call has been forwarded to
She's gonna call back next month.
All right, let's get the first one.
She be still that supposed to be a
What
nine.
she do there?
She do cashier.
She do cashier.
That's 2 2s.
Or a nine. That's 4-2.
Say that work the same.
But we working two different stores in the same closet.
Is that the right number? 430-4229.
That's right.
She getting fired today. She getting fired on her day off. She might be at work.
Yeah, that's what.
The person you were trying to reach has a voicemail box. I'm sorry, the person you were trying to reach has a.
You can't be chat at all.
She
You can't be chat at all.
I'm sorry, the
You
person.
can't be chat at all. You can't be chat at all. Start it over.
Let's get Step Patricia.
Yo,
Get Patricia.
I'm about to say we could have called my pops.
Yeah, word. Put his number on.
Say he just got a role for a new sex scene and shit. He gonna be on there like, what are you guys talking about? Cause he act, my dad act and shit too.
He did porn or something?
Nah. He's just an actor, but I'm saying like yeah, you submitted yourself. We submitted you for some stuff and we found it. Yeah, I mean, we think you'd be interested for the role. You gonna be like, what's the role? You know, just a little soft porn, little.
We want you to have a sex scene with an underage girl.
Nah,
Yo.
Yo. Nah, don't say that.
I'm saying that. I'm definitely saying that. You're like, look, I ain't gonna put it in for real.
Say your son submitted it.
Shut that door, please.
Say your son submitted it.
Nah, don't say that. You gonna like the
You know, listen.
Yeah. Just be like, yeah, hi, this is Jamie Middleton.
Middleton.
Yeah, you gotta come up with like an acting agency or something like that. Big dummy acting agency or something like that. Yeah.
Right.
But we recently submitted, you know, some stuff, some headshots. Glasses, so you gotta come first.
Hello, may I speak to Jamie Middleton?
Speaking.
How you doing, sir? This is Lamar. I'm calling you from A1 Portfolio. We have your headshot here. We was thinking we were interested in having you, maybe audition for one of our roles here.
Okay. We went from Castle Network.
Yes, sir. Exactly. Yes, we were interested in having you try out for a role. We have a perfect role that we think would be perfect for you, and we want to know if you'd be interested.
What is the role? What is the role, by the way?
Well, it's actually it's like a little sex scene with a underage girl, but your profile is like it would be perfect for that role.
Underage girl.
Yeah, she's like 17, 18, but the movie is, that's where the movie is a great, we're thinking that it's going to be really big in the cinema. And just your profile, it looks like you fit the description of somebody who would deal with an underage girl.
Oh, really?
Yes. Is that something you'd be interested in?
Not too sure about that, sir. That's like, I don't know about that. What's the cast tonight? What's your name, sir?
I'm sorry, say that again.
What's your name again, sir?
My name is Lamont Stanford.
Lamont Stanford. And what is the movie pertaining to?
Well, the name of the movie is called Underage, and the role would be like she's an inspiring artist, and she does music, and you would like be playing like a producer, someone who does music. It's like kind of off, something like R. Kelly type of thing, But I think you would be great for it.
Why me? What you
I mean,
pay
just
for that?
just your profile, the way you look. Have you ever dealt with an underage girl?
Never.
So, I mean, do you think that you would have a problem getting into that? Like, is that something that you think that you could, bring to life? It's just acting.
I mean, yeah, I know that. Like, is it a short film? Like, what is it? Is it like a full or what is
No,
it?
this is a major scene. This is a major part. I mean, like I said, you would be someone who was like a producer. It's only one sex scene. Only one sex scene. We're paying $10,000, $2,000 just to audition, just to see, how you look naked. We do need a naked a scene.
Oh wow, that's crazy.
Have you ever done something like that?
Nope.
Would you be okay with just taking the clothes off for the camera?
Let me call him back. Everybody get it out. Everybody get it out there.
He said, is it a short film? Is it a
Whoa.
He was thinking about this
Yeah.
shit.
Yo.
Now, but he really do act though.
Let's go. Bring
Dumb ass for real.
I'm sorry. I think we were disconnected.
Hold on. Call.
The Bluetooth.
Yeah, but I think we was disconnected.
It's fucking dead.
It can't be there.
How the fuck is dead? He's calling me back, bro.
I'm calling you back. Answer. Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, I'm sorry. It sounded like we were disconnected.
Yeah, we was. Do me a favor, could you send a script to me, sir?
Yeah, we could definitely send the script. You think it was possible for you to send like some nudes, like a dick pic or something?
Send me a script.
Okay. What's your email address?
Send it to NASA
Okay.
DEN
Okay.
GER
Okay.
2000
Okay.
at yahoo.com.
That's your stage name, Mr. 2000?
That's the email.
That's your email. Okay. And how old are you, sir?
I am 42.
Okay. And are you shaved or unshaved?
I am unshaved.
Okay. Perfect. All right. Well, I'm gonna send you the email. How many dick pics do you think you can send us?
What?
How many nude pictures do you think you can send?
I'm not too sure.
Okay. Well, sir, I just want to let you know you're actually on the Dumbass Radio Show. We pranking you right now. We got.
You know what? I'm going with it too. I know.
Nah, we had your folks on the show, man. You know what I mean? We was just interviewing him on our show. This is gonna be on all platforms, man. But no, thank you for being a great sport. We had fun with the show, but no, we was just kidding, man. We don't really need that, man.
Yeah, I know that, man.
All right,
I'm just going with it.
all right, thank you. Thanks a lot, Mr. Middleton, and good luck with your acting career. All right.
All right, bro.
All right. Have a good one.
He was just going with it.
When they said Gina, I was like,
He said send me the script.
Right.
He didn't say no. What? You reiterate.
You should have said
What?
that.
Are you
I tried to
serious?
get him. I tried to get him.
All right, next.
Pop was like, let me get that. He said, I'm shaved. I said, shaved or unshaved? I think it was going to snap,
You was a nut, yo.
Y'all just blew Stunna away.
I'm sorry. That was a lot. You know, I didn't think my dad was gonna come like,
She's my French man, but
That ain't like me.
I don't care, bro.
You like,
young house.
No, this is not no, bro. You wow.
Yeah,
Listen,
you call this one the red? Oh, sure.
no.
Let's get this.
No.
Yeah. So look, this one she worked at the Deference Center. She right now she out on disability, right?
She on disability.
Something like that, yo. She had work.
You said you are.
So to
Say
be
that,
like,
look, it's time for you to come back to work.
no. I'm saying no. We are. We regret to inform you that you are being let go.
You've been out
last,
too long.
yeah, last week's check was your last pay.
Right.
We know you had your surgery, but we can't wait.
We have people watching you out here turning up.
Saw you on Facebook
Be like, we drove past your house, one of the workers, and they send you outside smoking reefer.
Right. You want you to come in and take a drug test. And a Tesla. Somebody send us a video about the best thing in the Tesla.
I'm about to call. Hold on, y'all about to call.
Can you put that so they Patricia what? Patricia what? Panther.
She got coming
The
up.
number you have dialed is not in service.
Is that the right number?
Oh, that might not be the right number.
All right, let's do
Hold on. Let me do it again. I'm trying to get
I don't think that's what's the right.
That ain't the right number.
Hold on. I'm gonna try it one more
They
time.
probably down it, bro. His mother is famous for that. Shout out to mother.
I say 283, bro. Nah, 831.
No,
This Patricia right here.
no, I'm talking about this one.
Oh, that's the one that you just tried to call that didn't work.
No, I ain't never called that one. I only called this one.
This one right here, 283.
Oh, you might have called this one right
Yeah,
here.
this the Patricia one. That's the one that we trying to.
This
No more brand.
no.
That's crazy. Yeah. That's crazy.
Patricia what? Painter.
You said this one right here. You put it at this one. I'm like, what?
Is it on
Then
the
you just
Bluetooth? It's
switched
not
it.
on the Bluetooth.
It's still not on the joint. That joint tripping. That Bluetooth tripping, bro. That blue shit dead. That blue shit dead, bro. I heard it beeping.
Like still on.
But it still heard it beeping though when I
I
asked
put
you
on
to
speaker if you got to.
and it keep cutting off on my call, bro. Look. Wait, that was working. That joint keep cutting off on me.
Hello?
Hello?
Hello, can I speak to Patricia Painter?
She's not here right now.
All right, who am I speaking with?
That's just
Sister, how you doing, sis? Yeah, you know when we can get her in, you know where she's at? I'm calling from the Deference Center and in regards to her place of employment.
she'll be back like an hour.
In an hour. And this is her home phone or is this her cell phone?
So,
Her cell phone. And you're answering her cell phone?
okay.
Okay, and what's your name?
Yeah.
You think you could give us can we deliver a message for her?
Yeah.
Well, Patricia is out on disability, and we've been seeing her party out a lot. She's being besties in the testy. Are you aware that she's committing fraud?
No.
Yeah, she's been doing disability fraud. Does she stay with you?
Yeah.
And have you been partying with her? Like, is this
She
something that
ain't doing no. Doing what?
is she sick?
She's out. She had surgery.
Okay, and you okay with her drinking and smoking, sister? She's doing a lot of smoking reefer. We've seen a lot of pictures on her social Instagram.
I don't have it. She don't have an Instagram.
Well, someone sent us
So
pictures.
what is all this smoking and drinking coming from?
Someone sent us pictures of her, and she's under investigation. We're thinking about terminating her. Is there any way that you could get her on the phone?
Okay, I'll see. I'll have her call you.
You're gonna have a call back at this number. And
Yeah.
and what do you do, ma'am?
What's I have to do?
I mean, you're answering her cell phone. You know, at this
Yeah.
point, I'm feeling like you might be
Because-
one influence her to do drugs.
No.
Do you do drugs?
No, I don't do that.
So what do you do, ma'am?
What do you mean, what do I do?
What do you do for a living? What do you do for recreational? Do you drink, smoke, little pot, little cocaine?
I'll have her call you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, have her give me a call.
All right.
She's fired.
She said, I don't have it. I mean, she don't have it.
That was her.
Right, bro. That was
Yo, he should have been like, you're fired.
Let's try to do Uncle. Then we gonna go into
Yo, call her back.
At least we know this. She gonna pass smooth.
Call her back. You gotta call her back, bro.
Cool. All right.
Call her back real quick.
You go back.
Pat think faster. Pat did that.
Was
Tell her it was a
that
prank.
It had to be.
Tell her it was a prank.
Yeah.
Call her back.
She said it was a sister.
Yeah, I know her.
That was her.
Now you good. They can hear you.
He said,
You good.
No, look, she's like right here too.
Yeah, they're gonna pick you up.
So put this matter the speaker right here.
"Show the speakers with it."
Speaker right here next to you. All right.
This is about to do this.
I got you.
You gotta be the manager though.
I got you, bro. Just call him. I know what the fuck I'm doing.
Who?
He's an actor.
He's gonna go.
Go ahead, 50. 10 cents.
10 cents. She's calling her job right now.
Right there.
She's so innocent over here. She's not with it. She might call us back. Call grandma real quick. And then we're gonna go to call grandma one more time. Yep. I swear that was her. No, it had to be her.
You know it was. She said, what do I have to do with this?
I feel like you've been influencing her.
You did great.
Grandma's on her shit. Grandma, she gonna have OnlyFans right there. Like,
Well, you know you got over here.
This one right here.
Oh, I got another number for y'all too. Yeah, I got it. Pass my phone, bro. I got a good one for y'all. I got a real good one for y'all. Yeah, I got all the good shit. Yeah.
Say, 'cause I was
I'm doing this one.
we can't get to bed. What is the before? But y'all got
I'm gonna act like I'm interested in you. I don't know your dad, and he give me the cosign to be.
You doing this one. Doing this one. Call it. Bro, you gotta do this one. Second.
Please leave your message for
Some people don't wish numbers out.
All right.
it is not innocent.
I text you, who says?
Right.
I wish y'all wasn't here because we would have got y'all. Both of y'all.
No,
we would have got y'all.
Bro,
We would have got y'all. We would have got y'all.
We got pop last week. We told my mom's tonight. I was like, is this FC Kirkback? Oh, yo. I got sister, I got Jesus, like, yo.
All right.
Call this number, right? It's my sister and shit. She thinks she about to get evicted, but she not. But just the number right here and shit. Call us and like, yeah, this is this is the landlord. This is the landlord's brother. I'm calling to let you know that you have till Friday actually to vacate the premises. If you don't, your shit will be. Pretty much. Cheyenne Davis.
Cheyenne Davis, or that's not what's the name? That's your first.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Cheyenne.
Yes.
This is Cheyenne Davis.
Yes.
How you doing, man? I'm calling you because you've been in the property for a while, and I did want to let you know we need you to move out before this month is out. We have a new tenant that we're trying to show the property to. When's the earliest you can move out, man?
I'm still waiting on the eviction notice.
Well, that eviction notice will be in the mail most likely tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, now, are you looking to vacate? Are you looking to pay? What's going on?
Once the eviction notice come in, I don't know where I go from there.
Okay, and is it possible for us to move you into one of our other properties? Are you looking to get something else? Do you already have something in mind?
One of your other properties?
Yeah, I have a different. I'm actually the brother of the landlord that you currently rent with. You were doing. How long have you been in the property?
I got here end of March, beginning of April.
And what's going on? Why haven't you been able to obtain the property?
I lost my job.
Okay, I thought it was the roaches. Do you have roaches, ma'am?
No.
No roaches. Okay. So you just haven't been able to pay because you lost your job. Now, what kind of job do you have? Or did you have?
All right. I had a CEO job.
Okay. And have you ever thought
of
about doing maybe an OnlyFans?
OnlyFans?
Yeah, my brother said you were very attractive, and that's why I'm reaching out to you. You think that maybe you might be able to do an OnlyFans or something like that?
Do an OnlyFans?
Oh, you're not unfamiliar with that. So is that the only profession that you have? Because I actually have a property that we think that you would be great at, maybe managing, and maybe we could get you to come in, and we could get you to maybe work for me. So it is like a hotel. We have strippers. Have you ever stripped?
What kind of questions are these?
These are well, listen, I'm trying to help you out because like I said, the eviction is coming in tomorrow, and we need you out by the end of the month. And hey, look, you're very attractive, and hey, let's see what we could do. Can we do OnlyFans? Maybe strip? Maybe manage a property? Do you house clean? Because I do need some stuff cleaned up in my property. Do you know how to clean?
I'm so confused.
I'm sorry, I don't mean to confuse you. You say you don't have roaches. My other property is filled with roaches. We're trying to get rid of it. We need someone to clean. We also need someone to strip. So which one would you be more interested, stripping or cleaning the roaches?
What's your name?
My name is Brandon Rivera.
Really?
What's your if you were a stripper, do you have a stripper name? Because we do promotion. We do stripper development. Do you have like a stripper name that you would like to use, or are you more interested in the housekeeping?
Hold on.
Everything okay, ma'am? What you doing? Killing roaches?
You had her going,
I had it right.
You should have just told her it was a prank after a while.
Life goes on. I was
You had her so confused. Once you said, hold on, you should have told her.
She about to start recording.
This nigga said stripper development.
He blew my shit, but he fucked the whole shit up. He said that.
After a while, you gotta not drag it all the way out like
You gotta hit him like, oh, this is Carmen. Like, you gotta get him upset. You gotta have him angry.
He said, what? He said, oh,
wait for the
time.
We keep getting reports about shit on your property and shit in front of your
I was
door.
trying to get
Bro, you trying to throw.
I should have let him.
You was like a junky ass landlord.
Let's call him back and tell him.
You was some R. Kelly shit.
I told him.
This nigga over here.
Shawty got somebody for you.
Bill Cosby ass nigga.
Yo, Shawty got somebody for you. I'm telling you.
I got him for his job. They don't make sense to do it.
You gotta do the Mugga Monday, bro. You gotta do the Mugga Monday, bro. We gonna do one more? One more.
Let's try to do grandma. You gonna do
No, we ain't doing grandma again, bro.
No, not her grandma. Her grandma.
Oh, your grandma?
You got it?
Yeah, I got
This one right here.
No.
Kathleen.
You said her name is what?
Kathleen.
Your name is Najee.
She had no roaches. I was like,
Tell
you
him
got
she got
roaches.
a bill.
You're more interested in killing roaches or stripping.
That'll be funny, right?
She didn't know what to say. She's like, I'm
Right,
confused.
that's better, right?
You doing this one?
Say she got a bill.
She got what?
No,
Hello, good evening. Is this Kathleen?
who's this?
This is Mike Manners.
Okay.
I'm calling you in reference to Najee. Do you know who that is?
Yeah, it's my granddaughter.
Oh, your granddaughter. Well, your granddaughter's in a lot of trouble. I don't know if you know this, but she's been working at our strip club for maybe about 3 months now, under the name Ice Spice. And she
Hold on, wait a minute. You said Najee been where?
she's been working at our strip club for the past 3 months under the alias Ice Spice. She did not show up tonight, and it's a lot of money on the line, and I need to know where she's at.
Najee is 16 years old.
Well, that's not my problem. On the paperwork, she said she was 21. I need Najee here immediately, and she put you down as her emergency contact.
I'm baffled right now.
I'm just as baffled as you because she was supposed to be here at 8 p.m. and it's now 8:49. We need dancers out there, and she's our top dancer. Do you know how much money she's made us last weekend? $15,000 in 10 minutes.
Najee ain't making that type of money. She's 16.
Hey, well, maybe she's telling you something different, ma'am. And I hate to break the news to you, but I need my money, and I need her immediately.
Well, not like I said, Najee is 16, and that's not happening.
Okay, well, apparently she's been doing what she wants to do without your consent. So you might as well join the money train and get down with her. How old are you, by the way, ma'am?
Okay.
Hey, yo!
We got a lot of people to call back and tell them that this is a prank call. We about to get to the bar. You're right. We got to get to the bar. And we do get a call back from Grandma. We will be back. So stay tuned for the Mugga Monday session. Say yo. Going to commercial break. Thank y'all for tuning in. Share this shit up.
Yeah. It's your boy Mugga Stacks. You already know what time it is. It's your boy Mugga. It's Mugga Monday. Hey, yo, we got some special guests in here tonight. We lit tonight, man. First up right now, StunnaDaQueen up in the building right now. Up in the building right now. You understand me? We outside, man. What we doing? Hey, DJ, hit that beat, man. Hey, you gonna come talk to him for me? You gonna come talk to him for me? You anybody, I'm right here with you.
Hold on, y'all gotta start it over because I can't.
Run that shit over.
Run that shit over, bro.
Run that shit back.
Run that shit back. Hold up. Run that shit back.
When I come through that click clack, you guaranteed this get smacked. So when I'm up and on, don't ever try to spin back. And if you ever did me wrong, please stand on it. Hold on. Run it back, run it back.
Run that shit back, son.
Run that shit back, bro. And turn it in a little bit. Turn the bass in a little bit. Yeah, we need to hear her. Turn the beat in a little bit.
When I come through with that click clack, you guaranteed to get smacked. So when I'm up and on, don't ever try to spin back. And if you ever did me wrong, please stand on it. All left hand on it. Something these rap girls could really never do. Walk up in the stew and I chew, left the boot. You gotta respect it, I'm a big step of blue. Stuffing up my cords is just the way I'm stepping through. I really put the queen in the things, and I'ma bring the table, put the green in the things. So if she wanna rock, we can lean in the things. Walking on the carpet with the clean 7 rings. If she really bout it, we can get tough. Oh, she backtracking, man, I'm calling you bluff. Man, I love the hate cause it's never enough. But now I word the Lil' Kim cause it's never enough. I'll be building the Excalibur, bewildering that you think you in my caliber. See if you feeling froggy, I'll challenge her. Then I skirt off in the challenger. Yeah, I make my money by the hour. And ain't nobody stepping to me cause they all cowards. Suitors wrapping around the queen just to give me flowers. Oh, she mad, well, too bad, I'll say it louder. I got dreams and aspirations. All or nothing, my history's in the making. Queen forever, my crown ain't for the taking. But I wonder just what they thinking. It's probably some animosity. They applaud, then turn to frauds. They try to copy me. You win some, but I've been one. Nobody stopping me. Oh, you mad? Well, too bad. Why you thinking you can step to me? Oh, you want smoke mud to the left of me?
Let's go.
Man,
Let's
I got the secret and the recipe. So let me go off. Cause ain't nobody checking me. I spit hard, MCs go to heaven. I make you lose your mind like Kate lost Kevin. But if I'm on your head, pray to God, not the Reverend. And I want pretty things, and you know I want 7. Yeah, about the rings for the championships. I'm flaming hot, you mild, you ain't champing it. DV gorillas, so you know that we be camping it. CMD finna jump off.
Hey, that's Queen! That's StunnaDaQueen! That's it what's going on! That's it what's going on! Hey! We got next up, Shotty G, next up! Where we going? Yeah! That's it what's going on! We ain't playing with y'all. It's Mugga Monday! It's Mugga Monday! What we doing? Who next? Who next? We done with that shit in this motherfucker today. Yeah! Let's get it! Shotty G in the motherfucking building, man. Put some motherfucking respect on his name. You understand me? 16. Change another one. Change the other beat on time. Stop the beat. Change the other beat. Hey, yo, man, listen, man. We ain't playing with y'all, man. Every week, I'm telling y'all, we got different artists coming up here, getting them heard, man. You already know it's the Mugga Monday show, man. It's the dumbass show. We got Shotty G coming back in August, man. You know, understand me? He's supposed to have us during the day, but listen, man, we gonna make it happen. You understand me? That's all it's about, man. Trying to get these artists heard, right? Let's go, yeah, Shotty G, man, come up here and talk your shit, man. Get them little takes. We're gonna get on your interview. Yeah.
That shit, boom, baby. Look into your eyes and pistol whip a fuck, nigga. I don't trust niggas. No, I can't fuck with you. I'm with a couple niggas, and they a bust quickly. So please don't run up on me. I'm with a lot of shooters. I'm doing my thing now. I'm switching the lane now. I'm just a king, and I start to I'm still a king, and you know, Stitch, I got the same crown. Since the bottom, since I started, young nigga pulling up on different whips, this retarded. Light the flame and get the spark. I feel like James, I feel like Martin.
What else? What else?
I'm pulling up on switching lanes in a Ferrari.
Yeah. You know, these hating ass niggas looking sorry.
Run that shit back. Run that beat back.
And all these hating ass niggas looking sorry. And you Cardi. What we doing? Grown ass men looking like Carly. Let me stop. Talking. Hey, yo, we talking. We doing here. Hey, we got V. We got V in the building. He don't just act. He rap too. You understand me? That's how we do.
Run that shit back.
Hey,
Run it back.
run
Run
that
it
shit
back.
back, G.
It's your boy Hollywood.
Yeah.
Turn that down a little bit. This ain't even my type of beat, but I got y'all.
Khan made this.
I said, look. Yo, shoot me now and sleep in that casket forever later. I tried to save him, you saw a loser, you died a hater. No more handshakes, fake smiles, or fucking favors. From now on, I'm Tupac in the elevator. Letting shit off like I was Ghost, nigga. Bitch, I got the power in my hands. I don't understand you niggas and I never will. Show a nigga love, teach him real and put him on. And then he turn around, forget you, man, that shit is ill. Now he turn around and get you, now it's time to kill. I know my demons all too well, nigga. I'm pretty sure that I'm going to hell, nigga. I'm pretty sure that this money ain't coming with us. But in this world, it's the only thing I'd rather trust. So if you try to stop my flow, then a nigga got a bust. Wait a minute, look. More than just rhymes in this bitch. And Sock in Head, that's the new label and shit. Sony put up the money, so now we homies and shit. I get to riding around all by my lonely and shit. Remembering all those nights when I was hungry and shit. Ain't nobody gave a fuck about my well-being. So now I'm taking trips solo to the Caribbean. I mean, a nigga gotta go like it's time to pee in. I'm trying to drip in something nice, a little European. About time I bossed up. Bitch, I'm a boss. Hustle hard like Rick Ross. Watch how I floss, nigga. V too clean. Even when I'm living dirty. I'm a maybe legend. Facebook memes can't hurt me. You niggas for the jokes I see. Well, I'm just getting high, smoking la weed. I got my dog back. They done let nails free. So now it's kill everything on this crime spree. You get it? Yeah.
Hey.
Hollywood.
Hey.
Something like. Y'all know the fucking vibes.
Y'all already know it's Mugga motherfucking Monday, man. We got different artists setting this shit on fire, man. What we doing? We got Khan. You know Khan made the beat, so no Khan got to bless it, right? What we doing? Talk to him, Khan. Back on my
I would ever have to stand up and start choosing. But I play my part, so I'm syndicated. I change the heart, a different start, I'm feeling vindicated. You see, I hate it because I made it. All them dudes that ever hated, in position and wishing they could have played it. But it's concept. When I walk in the building, these niggas jealous, they women screaming my team's name. If concept on the checklist, then I need a necklace. Easy told me get money, I'm feeling reckless. Yeah, I grind hard, keep the gear spinning. Promise to give you my heart if you keep your ears in it. I put my tears in it. I love watching these dudes lose. Got me thinking it's possible that they feel winning. Every city should call me Sizzy. World stuck in a twirl. Every girl showing me titties. Sitting in my limo, counting hundreds and fifties, sipping that piece of rock while I'm rolling me up a Philly. Damn, all my niggas they rolling with me, all eating the same. You think I'm rolling with 50? So hold your head if you not. Might feel dead, but you not. I won't stop till the feds come in and get me. I love my squad like platoons do. We rolling fours like a quad and stay high like the moon do. So who's you? You ain't solidified. Behind the scenes getting cream off the crimes that your goons do. I'm down to ride till my rims scrape. Sparks fly, no brakes until my rims crack. Do anything for the cake. Yeah, you did that. But they believe in the hype, nigga. We live that.
Mugga Monday shit, gang shit, nigga. You understand me? Count on the motherfucking beat, yeah? You understand me? Yo, August 5th, Mugga Madness. Please tap in with me, man. All vendors, all artists, tap in with me. August 5th is going down at WMCD radio station, man. You understand me? Let's go.